Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of From the Depths. It is great to have you all here today. So let me give you guys an update on what has been going on here in this wonderful world. First off, we had an open resource zone, so I went ahead, spawned another sea skip and suckler. We're going to get to suckling on this bad boy, and let's take a look real quick at the stats. This is an okay resource zone. The growth on natural and metal and oil, it's average, I would say. It's an average resource zone. Definitely, something you don't want to skip out on, for sure. So we're bringing in a couple of community ships today. Let's take a look. First off, here's the fleet we're going to be rolling with. That's right, it's the Rickrolled fleet, my friends. And we have our rayfish in there, and I've brought back the ACG Freyr. I want to give this another shot because, quite frankly, I think this is a really effective ship. I don't need to derp up and turn it around backwards, so its backside is exposed. Let's not have that happen. And the two ships we're bringing in today is Lasers Why Not. This is an orbital laser platform, and the Thunderstorm L, which is a thrustercraft. So let us take a look really quick at these as soon as I can get down here. All right, where are you, friend? Lasers Why Not? Spawn away. Here we are. So here's the orbital platform. I love these. I love, the platforms that sit in space. Anything in the upper atmosphere is just very cool. Now, the AI may have some problems hitting this. And, if that's the case, depending on how effective or overpowered this may feel, if indeed it is, we may only use it in this episode, but, it's not crazy powerful in my tests. The lasers aren't like uber decimation, but it still definitely does some decimation. Now, it does also feature, let me slow down time really quick here. It does also feature some rather large missiles. Let me find out where they are. Here they are. Look at these. They're massive EMP missiles. So they are variable thruster. They are very slow. 826. I think the default speed for variable thruster is 1,000, which is nominal speed. So these babies are just going to be floating through the air. Look at this. 5 fuel tanks, some fins. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 EMP warheads. Oh my gosh. 4 sets of fins. My goodness. 1 turn APG, or APN guidance, sorry. Magnetic for mines. Camera, let's see, set to aiming at the shields. Interesting. So these look like they want to go for the shields for those EMP blasts to take them out. Alright, let's speed things back up here. So there is Lasers Why Not. That's our orbital platform. Very cool. Let's go ahead and despawn that, and we're going to bring in the Thunderstorm L, which is a thruster craft. Also extremely awesome. Let's go ahead and warp our character in there. So here is the Thunderstorm L. Now, this does feature lasers. So you can see here on the sides, lasers. It also features some nice, just custom cannons. Now, these are mainly going to be kinetic damage. From the tests that I've run, mainly we're going to see kinetic damage coming out of here. In fact, let's get on build mode really quick here. Shrink the old blocks. See if we can find the main firing piece. Wow, it's so dark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the firing piece. Let's see. You're here somewhere, friend. Here it is. Okay, here we go. So, 456 kinetic. 0.19 reload with 3 AP, so pretty much default. Really, these are just fast-firing kinetic weapons. And let's see if it's same over here. Okay, so this one has a little bit of explosive. 51 explosive damage. And how about the other ones? Explosive on this guy. Okay, so 3 of them have a little bit of explosive damage. 1 is all kinetic. So really not bad, though. And it also does feature missiles. Let's look around. Oh, and it has the same cannons on the top as well. Alright, where are the missiles? I know they're here somewhere. I'll find them. They're going to be wedged. Here they are. Alright, here are the missiles. Let's see what we got going for us. So 1 short-range thruster, 4 fuel tanks, so pretty much maximum range for that thruster with fuel tanks. 3 sets of fins, safety fuse, always good to have. Alright, couple frag warheads. Oh, 1 set to a very low cone, just a 1 on that cone. And, oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry, one of them is explosive. No, wait a sec, I swear. Oh, yes, okay, I accidentally took off one of the frag warheads. I was like, so what is going on here? Hang on, let me edit one of these other guys. Okay, so, yeah, one of the frag warheads has a cone of 1. The other one is a cone of 51, much bigger. Explosive warhead and a little bit of EMP. So, let's apply to all same length missiles And it has that on the left and right sides of the ship, and this baby flies around 70 meters a second. Very quick clip. So we got all these going for us today. Let's go ahead and bring this back out of play. Speed time back up. So that is the fleet makeup we got going for us. This is our Rickrolled fleet. Now we are going to head straight over to this 143 force point square. Now, something interesting to note, when I was spawning in today's ships, you know, remember we fought Bob in the last episode and got decimated, and the remnants of that force came and attacked, and it was just Bob and Rays. That was all that was left. And this fleet had no problem taking Bob out. In fact, Bob was already hurt. He was still down at like 70% health, you know, and really the Freyr was just so effective. Oh, look at this. We already have a fleet coming at us. Okay, looks like we're going to be fighting these guys first. So I'm going to wait and get this stuff situated, and then we'll cut back, ladies and gents. Okay, I believe we are all ready to fight this force that was coming at us here. Here's what they brought. They brought a Devastator and an Infiltrator. So I'm not really worried about the Infiltrator at all. It's this Devastator, which could be difficult. We'll have to find out. So let's go ahead and get this started. We are going to hop down into, as soon as I can select it, the Thunderstorm. Oh, geez, it's loud. Oh, gosh. Let's turn these speakers down here a little bit. Okay. So we are in the Thunderstorm. You can see the lasers coming down from Lasers Why Not. We are nailing this guy. This is the little infiltrator guy. Missiles from the Freyr, not the Freya. And that's gonna drive me nuts. I'm sorry. Really, do advanced custom cannons have to be doing this weird like Boy Scout symbol over there? Okay, the infiltrator, lots of EMP damage, lots of laser damage. It's already down by about 800 blocks or so. It's not doing so hot. And look at this, the EMP. Look at these EMP explosions. I don't even know what's happening over here, but that guy's down for the count. And there we go, huge volley from the Freyr. Massive spaghetti of missiles coming over here. Straight over here. Is this the Devastator? Oh, the Devastator, a tried and true classic. You remember the Devastator is what really gave it to the Freyr over there in the last episode. When I flipped that bad boy around, we really ate it for that. That was like a really bad thing to do. All right, here comes the Thunderstorm. Raining in, guns blazing, lasers firing. It's got that cool orange laser beam that I absolutely love. I feel like finally we have some forces, you know, to just strike fear in our enemies' eyes. There's no way they're going to be able to withstand this, at least not a little Devastator. What do you got for us, little Devastator? AI's already dead. Down to 4,800 blocks. Let's take a look around. Where's our orbital platform? Let's look up here. Here it is. Oh my god, wait a minute. How high up is this? Holy smokes. Here come some missiles. Will they reach? The lambs. The lambs on the lasers, why not? It's just gonna be way too much. Too much to deal with, you know? Too much to handle. Too much heat, bros, coming at you. How are you doing? 3,800 blocks, and you are at an altitude of 1865. That feels about right. So there you can see AI dead on the Devastator. It's a little tough to see with the color of the water, unfortunately. All right, let's pull all... Oh, we made out really well on that. One of our ray fish started to take some damage. But we prevailed, my friends. All right, we are going to go after this 143 force point square, or strength square. I will catch you all in just a bit. Ooh, it's fast. Force count 4, strength 125. Oh, man, what are we going to be dealing with here? 4 ships to give us 120... Is that a Bob? Oh, boy. Another Bob, a Shockwave, a Sawfish, and a Radius Storm. That's cool. So I don't think we've seen the Shockwave, or the Sawfish, or the Radius Storm. Now we have seen Bob. We've absolutely seen Bob. All right. So how are we doing with our makeup here? How are we looking? Let's get our Ray Fish. Let's put them over here at an altitude of 20-something. We'll get the... I like where the Freyr is. The Freyr's in a good spot. We'll put the Thunderstorm right in the middle, starting about 300 up. And here is our lasers, why not? Starting... How high up are you right now? Now, we need this a little bit higher. Let's see. A little bit closer, a little bit higher. 1,200 or so. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Just want to look around. I want to make sure everything's going to be good. We could slide this up and get more blocks. Could be interesting with a bunch of ships. Now let's just go for it. All right, we are underway here. Let's get out of the Thunderstorm. There we go. Alright, who are we dealing with? What's going on here? We got missiles coming everywhere. Now the Thunderstorm does have a weakness to missiles. Oh, but it's getting just nailed with those cannons. What is shooting us? Look at this little guy. What are you? The shockwave. Oh man. Yeah, we are really taking it from the shockwave. So the Thunderstorm is completely vulnerable. Oh, I should probably jump out of this. Oh, dang it. I was gonna say the Thunderstorm is just completely vulnerable to cannon fire. No shielding going on there. My goodness. Alright, Thunderstorm down. Well then, we just won't consider the Thunderstorm. Alright, let's just see what else we got going for us. Here is, so we haven't had Bob spawn in yet. We've just had this little guy. The Thunderstorm is all that it has hit so far. Oh, we're getting a little bit of lag. Oh, okay, Bob just spawned in. Where's the Freyr? What is it? Is it firing? Okay, there it goes. Firing those missiles. Cannon shells from Bob are heading over here to the Freyr. Now the Freyr has a very interesting flight pattern. It'll sometimes like dip down really low and sometimes like come back up really quick. And there's that initial, shot, that salvo from the Freyr coming over here, hitting the Bob. Who else do we have here? We do have a third right down here. This might be the Sawfish, maybe? Let's find out, shall we? So far, we're not doing that much damage. I haven't seen us do that much. Oh man, wait a minute. Where's Bob going? And is the Freyr going to stay where it is? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This doesn't look good. Look at this. Holy smokes. Let's get the interface off. Oh no. These two are gonna ram. What are they doing? Stop it. No. Oh. Okay, there goes one of the lamb twigs that came out of the Freyr. This isn't good. I can't believe these two huge ships just rammed into each other. What happens if the Freyr... Oh, it's launching its missiles. It's got to be too close. So, I don't know if these two are going to be able to separate. The lasers, why not, is now lacing into Bob. Although Bob is deploying smoke. Oh, Bob, you glorious, glorious bastard, you. Down by about 2,000 blocks, or, like 1,600, 1,500, something like that. I like to round up, I like to round up. If it's greater than 1, then it's close to 1,000, generally, so I'll round up to 1,000. If it's less than 1, though, it's closer to 0, for sure. For sure. Okay, these two behemoths are now starting to fall. The Freyr is still launching these missiles, which is great because over here, you can see we got that little guy down there. AI is dead. And here is this little guy. I'm forgetting the names. There are just so many new names. One was the Sawfish. Here come the warheads from the Freyr. A massive little salvo there. I guess it's hard to be massive and little at the same time. All right, it's the Shockwave, down by about 50% of its blocks. And there are the two greats over there, Bob and Freyr. They've met up, they've high-fived, and the question's gonna be, what are they gonna do now? They're both trying to thrust and maneuver around, and all that's really happening here from both of them trying to maneuver is just this like diagonal sliding. Now the Freyr is, oh, these missiles are exploding. Look at this. And they've disconnected. They have disconnected. Let's go ahead and get our character into the Freyr so we can get some heals going. We want to get those lambs back up and working. Ooh, man, I would really like to capture Bob. I tell you what. I would just love to capture Bob. Let's see if we have any missiles. Oh, okay, here's the rayfish. Let's see. One thing I noticed... I really need to fix the rayfish, by the way, the retrofit, because it does shoot itself, but... Yeah, you can't see projectiles from these advanced custom cannons. Why is that? It's like they're impossible. It's like they don't have contrails or something, so they're just so hard to see. Here's Bob, down here. And here go these huge EMP missiles from lasers, why not, with the, 12 EMP warheads? Those things are so ridiculous. The EMP explosion radius is massive. Alright, Bob is severely hurt, down by about 3,000 blocks. Here's another shot from the Freyr. Coming down here. Connecting with all sorts of Bob here. All sorts of Bob. Bob needs a friend. Maybe a ship called Sally, maybe. Bob and Sally can go skipping down the street and bake biscuits. I think that's like all the rage for couples to do these days, I think, is bake biscuits. You know, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that's what the haps is. Okay, who do we have left? Let's get the interface on really quick here. All right, we got Bob down here. Got our ray fish over there. Bob is now under the sea. Oh, Bob. Health below 80% and sinking. Another huge EMP burst over there on the other wing of Bob. Bob, you're down, man. Wow, did we do it? That was a huge force. That was 140 some odd force points. We've taken some damage. We lost our Thunderstorm, which is unfortunate. Although it did, honestly, that was a huge weakness for the Thunderstorm. You know, no shielding on the top. That little tiny ship, that was like a third of the size of the Thunderstorm, just completely took us out. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We totally won that battle. For once, we had what I consider a really good success, a really good win. We're back up to 1.9 million metal. You know what? Let's go ahead and get the Thunderstorm back up. Why not? We'll get the heals going here. Let's see. As we watch the little hearts funneling. Look at the Thunderstorm's health. If we can get to it. 26, 36, 41. Oh, it's healing semi-quick. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stop this episode here. This has been a good one. Success has tasted just dandy. Super dandy is how success tastes. Let's do one thing really quick, though. Let's take the Thunderstorm out of the fleet. Oh, boy, that split the whole fleet up. Okay, it's not really what I wanted to do. We're going to come out here and capture this square really quick. It says it's 0. There we go. All right, now I feel better. Now we have 2 more squares of the Ionic Revolution. Okay, hang on. Yeah, what's a bummer about that is it just ruined my fleet formation I had for these guys. Oh, wait. Oh, look at that. I put it back in the fleet. They didn't remember the fleet formation. Awesome. Oh, freaking teabaggins, man. That's great. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we'll stop this episode here. We're making good progress against the Ionic Revolution. What I will do between now and the next episode, I want to build a large radar array, probably in one of these 2 squares, so we can uncover a good bit of the Ionic Revolution area here. You can see they're over here in Desolus. It's just such a desolate place. And what I may do is even maybe take out a couple more squares of Ionic Revolution just to keep progress moving along here for us. And, you know, from there, we'll bring in a couple more ships, and we'll see what we can see, ladies and gents. So until then, I look forward to seeing you all in the next episode. Hope you all have a great one. Take it easy, and stay classy.